Welcome to my leg and core workout. All you need is a small toning ball, a mat, and a great attitude. We're going to start on our knees and we are going to hold the small toning ball tightly in our hands. We are going to lift our right leg forward into a low lunge and really stretch out the hip as we do it. As we lunge, we are going to lift the small toning ball over our head and really engage your arm muscles as you lift it up and overhead. I want your hands squeezing the ball for added upper body strength. Great, and now we're going to come into a plank and we are just going to step our right leg forward in a high plank position up to our elbow. For a modification, you can keep the foot off the ground as you lift it into the elbow. This will make it more difficult. Tapping the foot down behind the elbow makes it simpler. You can also lower the supporting knee to the ground for extra support as your body gets used to the move. Now this move is kind of hard. We're going to squeeze the toning ball between our knees and our hamstring. We are just going to kind of sit back into a mild child's pose, really not that deep. And then we are going to put our toes on the mat and lift our knees off the ground while we squeeze in the ball. It's a little confusing at first, but I promise you'll get the hang of it. Now we'll transition the toning ball to inside just our right leg, and we will slowly rock the knee in towards the chest and extend out in a bent knee position. Now, coming on to our side position, we are just going to place the toning ball under our hip, kind of in our obliques. And we are just going to do a simple leg lift, taking the knee and the foot into a tree position and then extending it straight out. 20 of these. Now I want you to transition the toning ball in between the legs, and we are just going to lift our legs up and pulse the legs together. This engages the inner thigh muscles, and I really want you to concentrate on squeezing. We'll do 2 sets, 10 with the legs up and 10 with the legs down, having the top leg press into the lower leg. Now rolling onto our backs, we are going to have the toning ball in between our legs again, in between our knees more specifically, and with our head on the floor, we are just going to hamstring curl and extend our legs out, trying our best to keep our legs together and parallel. Now moving the ball up into our toes, we're going to do some frog bends and extend. As you extend, really try to straighten the legs and glue them up as much as possible. Great job. You guys are doing awesome. We're halfway done, and we're just going to switch sides. So coming onto the opposite leg, step your left foot forward and lift the toning ball up overhead. 20 of these. Now coming in to our plank position, we're going to do the same with the knee tap out to the side behind our lead elbow or left elbow. To make it more challenging, keep your foot off the ground. Or to simplify, lower your right knee to the ground. Great job. Now we're just going to go do that awkward pose where we have the ball in between our calf and our hamstring as we rock back into a child's pose, and then roll onto our toes and lift the knees up. And we'll transition moving the ball into the in-between space of our calf and hamstring on the left leg, and we will just rock the left leg in towards our chest and then straight out behind us in that bent leg position. 20 of these. Fabulous! Now we'll just move on to our sides and we will do that tree to straight leg extend. To make this move more difficult, you can extend the left arm up into the air to fully engage your core. Smile through the workout. This is your time of the day. Really enjoy it, and a smile makes everything better. Even if you're miserable, it's fun to smile. Now we'll just move that ball in between our legs, and we will repeat the pulsing, starting with our legs up and 10 little squeezes together, and then lowering the bottom leg and squeezing the top leg in 10 times, and we will repeat. Now coming onto our back, we're going to place the ball in between our legs. This round, I want you to place the ball a little bit higher in between your shins, head on the floor, and we're just going to do the hamstring curl and leg extend, trying our best to keep our legs parallel and as close together as possible. Now we'll move that ball up in between our toes and we will do the frog. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Have fun with it. And great job. You guys did awesome. Thanks so much for doing this workout with me. Hope you enjoyed it and enjoy.